What up, my friends? I have returned from the Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-release to hang out with you guys, talk about how that went, and overall have a good time. So I hope you've been having a fun day. If you haven't, it's about to get better because it's chill stream time. So let's grab the live stream link, share that in the Discord, and then we shall proceed as we should. All right? Let's go. Let's see here. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum bum. All right, there we go. That's good. And switch that up. That's good. Perfect. All right. What up? Jess, Eng, Millmaster, Kenzuki, Baba, Zircon, Yamagoro, Shelton, Callaway, Bear, Joe, Eversoul. Who else is in here? We got Luke, Juglum. Who else? Ghost, Beef, Larry, Willie, Error, Everyday, Sam Hain, 10-4, Henlo, 777. I think I got everybody. I believe I got everybody. Hello to all of you fat dongers. How you doing? How has your day been going? Hey, Nathan, what's up, bro? I got trolled. I got trolled down at the game store. He basically went, yo, nobody sent over anything for the pre-release, bro. What happened? Is it because of Wonders of the First? What happened? And then he literally mentioned you. He's like, oh, look, I got $1 from Nathan telling you to get fucked because you're dealing with Wonders. I was like, what's going on? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do? Anyways, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Let me put you up on the board. We'll go for a spin. We shall go for a spin and see what it's been. Well, that's not even the right tense. Whatever. That's fine. Let's go. What do you mean, nice one, Nathan? He didn't do that. He didn't fucking do it. He didn't do that. That was the fucking game store trolling me. That was the game store owner trolling me. It didn't actually happen. You can't give him credit for something he didn't fucking do. I told the game store owner. I told him that I was gonna play my expose about him, and I will. After we're done with Nathan's spin, I'm gonna expose him. Let's go. What up, Stranded? How's it going, man? Ghost, you were here to hear about Wonders. What's Dragons? Are you wondering? Oh shit, it's Tarkir! That makes sense. Nathan, full strike prep mode. Well, I mean, obviously, that's not going to be the most fun experience, is it? But you know what is fun? Looking at some fucking magic cards. So let's do that shit. Let's do it. Millmaster, we all know Nathan had these thoughts. Well, that's fine. Because he has hooked me up with a bunch of pre-release action in the past. So whatever. Oh, wow, the camera actually just focused up on its own. That is a true rarity. Let us appreciate that the stream gods, yeah, I'm literally getting trolled by the owner of the game store going, man, haha, suck it. Come on, man. I did not deserve that. All right, so we've got, this feels more like Kamigawa artwork, doesn't it? All right. My brain read that as Jeskai divorcee. What up, Lightwave? How's it going, man? We got Dragon's Prey, Roamer's Routine. I love the artwork on the Monastery Messenger. It is great. I very much enjoy it. I love the knee dipping into the water, the wings taking up a big aspect here. This is a great action shot right here, just in mid-flight. We got Mortal Kombat, Raiden. We got Jeskai Brushmaster. Right of Renewal. Corroding Dragonstorm. The Dragonstorms are going to destroy Tarkir. Bullets is back. Bullets is back. Voice of Victory. A white and 1/1/3, rocking out with his little box banjo. Mobilize 2. Whenever it attacks, create 2/1/1 red warrior creature tokens attacking. And stack them at the beginning of your next end step. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. I do like that ability. That's pretty sweet. Oh, nice! We got the extended border version of the Great Arashan City. That's a score. So it comes into play unless you unless you control a forest or a plains. Taps for a black. 1 and a colorless, or 1 and 1, I should say. Exile a creature card from your graveyard to make a 1/1 white spirit creature. Not too shabby at all. Then we got a foil sand skitter, dismal backwater, and a warrior token. That's a pretty good Pac-Man. That is pretty good Pac-Man. Eating them ghosts, boys. Eating them ghosts. Oh, shit. Zircon says, spin that wheel, and happy birthday to me. Well, happy birthday to you indeed, bro. Happy birthday to you indeed. We will spin the wheel. Let's go ahead and do that. Nathan, how did the stream go? The stream with the Wonder stuff? It went fantastically. The stuff sold out in like 20 minutes or less. The whole thing got cleared out. Unfortunately, everybody who wanted one wasn't able to get one, but you know, that's how it goes. A bunch of people were happy and some people were left out. 'Cause, I mean, you can only do what you can do when there's a limited amount, right? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. All right, hold on. Let's get ready to spin it for the birthday boy. We're going to send the Cocoa Butter boys over to Zircon's house to butter his butt cheeks and give him birthday slaps. What up, Hinoko? Bum, 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 bum. What up, Thrive? Blah. Oh, it's Wonders. Okay, I wonders. What's in this pack? Let's find out. Let us find out what's inside here. Bo Falcon swinging in to say happy birthday to Zircon. Hell yeah, nice to see you, Bo. How you doing, bro? How you doing, my friend? Hold on, this is going to get lost in the mix. Let's move this up here. There we go. Callaway agreed. Agreed. It would be a much more disappointing situation if people weren't interested and the stuff didn't go, right? All right, so we got Master Farid. Saw him yesterday. We got Nessila Majoris. We got Dealmaker Palladius. What's this guy? 1 cost, 6 power. Whoa, okay. You can't play him from your hand to a realm unless their opponent controls a stone there. Oh, okay. So you can get a big dude for a discounted cost, but your opponent has to already be winning in that realm. So you can only use that to come from behind, just the way your mother likes it. Okay. Then we got Solaris Stormcaster, which is an item, 3 to equip. When Equip Wonder attacks, target enemy in this realm gets -X, where X is Equip Wonder's power. Oh, so you can just straight up ice out other guys. It makes sense considering it's weaponry. That works. Then we got a Kraken of the Inferno. We've been cracking the Kraken. 4 cost, 4 power. On arrival, you can destroy target token. It's got flying as well. That's decent. We got Sir Starbeak, 3 cost, 4 power. Cards cost your opponents +1 energy to play in this realm this round. Okay, you can slow them down a bit by making their stuff more expensive. We got Aaron Sharpeye, saw him a bunch already. Here we go. The rare is a giant hydro jelly, 4 cost, 5 power. When you play it, target player loses an action. What? I didn't know there were cards that could straight up take away your opponent's actions. That's sick, man. That's sick. That's sick. I like that. Oh, and it's one of the formless foils as well, which means we got another rare in the pack. Comet Fall Hammer, 4 cost. Equip Wonder gets +2. Whenever it attacks, double its power. Yeah, beef, beef, beef. Doubling is a good feel. That's cool. Then we got another Kraken of the Inferno, non-foil this time. Oops, put that in the sleeve backwards. Okay. Revolutionary Cannon, and a Shroom Walker. All right. All right. Well, look at that. Look at that birthday action. You got a big fat jellyfish floating on in. That's a good pack. That's a good pack if I do say so myself. All right. Bam. There we go. There we go. What up, William? What's up, Quick? What's the sponsor? Talarian Library. And the code is My Bones Hurt. That's the one. That's the one, bro. That's the one. So, I said that I was going to expose Phoenix for his dirty trolling of me, right? His dirty trolling of me, not getting hooked up for the pre-release. So here we go. Expose time. Phoenix Rising is St. Catharine's premier gaming destination, located beside the disgusting bus station right in the heart of Vagrant's Alley. Phoenix Rising. Our business practices are technically not illegal. Phoenix Rising is ranked #1 among gamers who have been banned from every other game store in town. The store prides itself on its 7-fold approach: pettiness, hatefulness, outrageousness, egregiousness, numbness, illness, and xenophobia-ness. Phoenix Rising, the only thing worse than our customer service is our prices. Oh, I love it. I love it. What's up, Oliver? What's up, Invader? Oh, Baba coming in with the super chat. Can't fucking believe that I missed the TikTok dance yesterday. Would have loved to see it live. Excited to see what the wheel gods will choose today. Well, I mean, in one way you're lucky. Zircon almost died. He almost died from not being able to breathe after that TikTok action, man. All right, Baba, you're the new lord of the board, and we're going to go for a spin, son. Man, the pre-releases are getting more expensive, boys. The one today was costly, so can't say I'm a fan of the way things are going that way. It makes you, normally after a pre-release and you have a good time, like you did with this one, it's like, yo, I want to go again tomorrow. But it was steep. It's steep. So, all right. That's right, Zircon, that dance. Oh my God, buddy. Let's go for a spin. Baba! What up, Lou? How do you do? Oh, it's Tarkir again. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Bob? Sam Hain, what was the Canadian peso cost for pre-release? 55 butt blasting dollars. All right, that's a cruel truth right there. That is a cruel truth. We got some dragon action. I played Sultai today. Whoop. Lotus Light Dancers. These guys actually in my deck. So a blue, a green, a black, and 2, 3/6 lifelink. When it enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put them into your graveyard, then shuffle. So you can feed a bunch of crazy graveyard nonsense that you can take advantage of into your yard while you have little goofbags dancing. Goofbags dancing. And then we got a foil Tamur Monument and a Swiftwater Cliffs and the biggest, fattest 1/1 bird token ever made. It's gigantic. And on this side, we got the 1/1 Prowess Monk. Joglin, you got a good laugh from the dance? That's good, man. That's good. I did a good job. I did it well. I did it well. Zircon, the beast with 2 fronts, caught you off guard. That's how it works. You don't know whether it's coming and going. It's hypnotic like a serpent, boy. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Where is my deck? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the deck that I played. Let us take a peek at my Sultai deck. All right. So we got multiple magic cards. I don't need to show you the basics because that don't matter. That don't matter. There's them Lotus Light Dancers. Night Watch. There's my promo. Nature's Rhythm. All right. That's one chunk of the deck. I gotta pop these guys out of the sleeves and get my pre-release box ready again. Oh wait, why am I showing random basics? Here's another rare. Surak Elusive Hunter. I got the Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. That's pretty sweet. You can use it for colorless. You can get a man of any color to cast dragon or omen spells. People had to be reminded omens ain't adventures. I played multiple omen spells. They're all right. They're all right. Larry, you're running Jeskai tomorrow. Nice, buddy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. So that's the deck that I ran. And overall, it worked surprisingly well. Genuinely. I was like, oh, it turned out to function better than I thought that it would. Which is always nice. That's always a nice feeling. Oh, and I got me a fat mythic. I got me a fat mythic from my packs too. Baba, all the pre-release kits were the same price. The commander decks have different prices on them, but it doesn't matter what group you're choosing. Mardu got selected the most, so by the time I was picking my kit, they didn't even have any Mardu left. I just went, screw it, I'm gonna go Sultai. And it turned out to be a great choice because everything came together. Everything came together quite well. Quite well overall. All right, so these are my sleeves. These are the sleeves that I used today. It's time to de-sleeve this deck. So that's a less efficient way to do it. I guess you know what? I can always just switch the camera, show the cards again as we go through them. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Lightwave, you saved the Bloomborough kit and opened it tonight? Bro, I love Bloomborough. I love Bloomborough. Let's pop you over to the side. I want to keep the rares separate. Hinoko, you wonder if they'll let you, you wonder if they will let you pick your kit? Yeah, I guess it depends on the shop, right? Some of them hand them out randomly. It doesn't really make that much of a difference because the pack that you pick doesn't decide what promo you get. It's everything else. All right. Bolus isn't in the set, man, is he? I don't think there's a Bolus card in the set unless I missed the memo. There 'tis no Bolus. There 'tis no Bolus. All right. Not going to bother tossing the basics up there because who cares about looking at basic lands, right? Although, admittedly, that is some nice looking artwork. Dominic Super Chat says, I'm homeless now because of the tariffs. Can I get a refund on my Patreon subscription? Absolutely not. In fact, now you have to send money to the game store's PayPal so that I can play in tomorrow's pre-release. So that's how that works. You have just triggered a legal clause in the Patreon agreement that says you have to send money to my local game store so that I can play in tomorrow's pre-release. Because my buddy wants to go, and I'm saying I don't know. So that's it. You fucking, what do the Yu-Gi-Oh kids say? You've just touched my trap hole. Nope. You've just touched my trap queen. You've just triggered my trap hole. 2 fingers in the trap hole. And 1 in the butt. Now you got to try and figure out what the trap hole is. Because I bet you thought it was the butt. But it tain't. Get it? That's a close to butt joke. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, no, it's... There we go. These are going into the right piles here. What you do get, Dominic, is a spin on the wheel, buddy. So as soon as I'm done de-sleeving, we will do that up. We will do that up. The rumors about Bolas being back were greatly exaggerated. Who even knows? Who even knows what Wizards is doing? Is Bolas going to be in outer space, or was it just something you're supposed to be excited about? Finn, how's the Great Worm? Rigid and raging, boy. All right. Show some fucking respect. Show some respect. It's Zircon's birthday. It is his fucking... It's not a sweet 16. It's his fucking quinceañera. He's becoming a fucking Mexican woman. Right? So, respect that shit. He's blossoming into ladyhood. And you need to fucking respect it. Alright? Trap hole is an actual trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it? Oh shit, I made an actual reference. Damn, man, that's how good I am. That's how good I am. Fucking skills. Okay, so there we go. This is all unsleeveled now. So I can put these back in my cool Honk Boy box. My cool Magic the Gathering Magic Historian pre-release box. I keep dice in the top slot, and I keep my sleeves in the bottom. So yeah, show respect. Don't ruin Zircon's quinceañera. Okay, Dominic, going for a spin. Let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, it's sorcery. We're going to crack a booster of sorcery. Oh, Jugglum's coming in too, saying for Zircon, happy birthday. Yeah, as soon as he found out that you're a fucking 15-year-old girl, he was all over it. Now, I can't go any more into that because we didn't land on a red slot for him yet. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's happening alongside sorcery. We got wonders. Sorcery and wonders. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, shit. What up, Joniel? What up, Creepy? Okay. Gotta put these guys up here. Bam. Perfect. Okay, so we got sorcery and wonders. Jump, 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 jump. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. There we go. So, first is sorcery. Sorcery for you and me. Let's go. This card, I should say this game, has some really nice card quality, some really rich art. So we got a Pilgrim. We got Skirmishers of Mu. They only fight cows. We got a Fellbog Frogmen. Look at them. Look at their weird little staffs. They can leap entirely over adjacent sites in one step. In a step. More like a leap. Right? Right? We got a Mountain Giant. Oh, he's gigantic. Occupies 4 locations. Pretty sweet, man. We got an Apprentice Wizard, spellcaster that when he comes out lets you draw a card. I'm always down for that. Critical Strike. Oh, man, you just got fucked up, bro. Mr. Acorn Shield just got it in the face. Dead of Night Demon. Oh, look at it down there. It stalks the witching hour. It's just crawling. He looks like somebody stole his Hot Pockets and he's fucking crying about it like a little bitch. A Wall of Ice. It is what it says. Grey Wolves. You can play any number of them and they get bigger. Oh, you get the Wolf Pack. The bigger they are. Oh, shit. We got a foil. Hold on. Let's grab a sleeve for that. Let's grab a sleeve. We got a Crave Golem. The start each player's turn, it attacks a random minion within its range of motion or takes a step towards the closest minion if it can't. Oh, yeah. Just goes around eating bitches. Yeah, Zircon, you excited about that? Whoop. Are the Skirmishers of Mu a sister entity of the Knights who say ni? Nope. They're fucking, they're justified and they're ancient. And they drive an ice cream van. All right, Crave Golem. Bone Rabble. Who doesn't like a good Bone Rabble on a Friday night? Am I right? Of course I am. Whenever you play an Earth site, you may summon Bone Rabble from your cemetery to that site. Oh, Bone Rabbling. We got Sedge Crabs. Sedge Crabs at the door. Run away quick, or you'll run no more. Spin Attack. Damn, he's fighting like 3 dragons at once? That's pretty intense. He's wrecking 3 dragons at once, too. That's wild. That's pretty sweet, man. That's intense. Then we got a Wicker Mannequin. It's a non-fire spellcaster. So you can use any kind of magic except for fire. That's some good flavor. You know, Wood Boy here don't want to be catching on fire. This wood's not on fire. So stupid. And then we've got a Simple Village. You can make people bang for $1 here, and they'll make you a new person. You want to bang in the barn for $1, girl? I'm going to show you my fat dong and the end of the world. Okay, so that was sorcery for you and me. Now, it's time for some wandering. Thompson, how was the pre-release today? It was good. Oh, you pulled a Techno Historian. Nice, bro. Nice. That's me. That's my card. It's not me specifically, but you know, that's my thing. That is my thing. I'm going to be writing some background lore about that character. Zircon is unlocking all the secrets of tamales for his quinceañera. There you go. All right. We already saw Starbeak. Static Shock. 1 cost spell. This round, whenever an enemy wonder attacks, it gets -2 until end of turn. Okay. All right. We got Tau Mecha Outskirts. A land on play, gain 2 faith. Oh, okay. I didn't know there were lands that would just straight up give you faith. I still haven't seen how gross faith is. We got a Pathfinding Klee. What the hell is this? 1 cost, 1 power. Whenever a land you control arrives in this realm, put 3 +1s on this guy. Oh, wow. Feels like a really strong first turn play, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that being pretty gross. Pretty gross indeed. And you don't even need to put out a land first. I mean, you could to make them cheaper, but you'll have 1 energy on the first turn. So, feels like a good first turn play. Then we got Viking Sage of the Forge. 3 cost, 3 power. Whenever a stone is seized from you in this realm, this gets +4 and you get a free attack. Oh, wow, okay. They take the stone and you can swing right back and take it with a beefier guy. That's all right. That's all right. We got a Biocircuit Plant. So this is the when you play a 3rd land, but this is for Heliosynth. All right, not too bad. We got a Dark Healer. Oh, he's a rare. Yeah, he's a rare. Let's fucking sleeve him up. Let's sleeve him up, boys. Okay, so 1 cost, 2 power. Tap for free. Move all -1 counters from target wonder to another target wonder. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there are dudes that you have who come with -1 counters on your side, and you can literally take that negative away and slap it on somebody else. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. We got an Experiment B2101 token. The rare is the Staff of the Sand Seer. So 3 cost item. On round's end, if you have 4 or more faith, draw a card. If you have 12 or more faith, create a 3-power Sentinel token. Okay. So just repeatable card draw just every turn? That's got genuine potential. I like that. We'll pop that in a sleeve. Oh, we got multiple rares. This is the 3-rare pack, boy. We got Selira Shadowstalker. 4 cost, 2 power. Whenever you seize a stone, this gets +5 this round. Then destroy target wonder with power less than or equal to the number of stones you control. Wow. Okay. So she just beefs up hardcore and then also destroys one of your opposing guys. That's good. That's good. I like that. Then we got Tech Soul. 1 cost, 1 power. Tap, put a shield counter on target wonder. That one's all right. And we got Technology. 3 cost, 3 power. On play, destroy target item with cost 3 or less. It's not a little bad come into play ability. All right, that was a very solid pack. That was a very, very solid pack. All right. Shelton, you had to drop from your pre-release kit because you were tired, but you got a crater hoof. Man, that's a sweet score. Nice, nice, nice. Speaking of nice, check it out. Jess's package has arrived, right? And unlike women, I'm touching Jess's package right now. But just to do what you're supposed to do with it, you know, which is, I mean, let's be real. Is there any point in even opening this? We may as well just, right? Am I right? Straight in the trash. Straight in the trash. No, you know what? That's not fair. That's not fair. Hold on. Hold on. I'm being unfair. I'm being unfair. Let's open it up. Let's see what he sent. Let's see what he sent. A package in a package. We have a little USB stick filled with things that Jess wants me to see. Proof of chi powers, Bigfoot, all of it. Now, obviously, it goes in the trash, right? Right? Oh, you know what though? Hold on. Hold on. This is a biohazard. This is a genuine biohazard. So I think what we really need to do is before we throw it away, we gotta disinfect it. Am I right? Of course I'm right. So, I mean, we gotta give it a soak. We gotta give it a soak. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm right. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Huh? Yeah, I say it goes in. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! Oh, shit! I just dropped it in a big fucking bowl of water! Oh, fuck! It's ruined! Ah, who cares? It's just from Jess. It's worthless. Fucking worthless. How you like me now, bitch? How you like me now? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? You put in all that fucking effort, putting all that shit on it just for me to fucking drop it in the water. How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel, Jess? How's that make you feel? How's it fucking feel, bro? How does it fucking feel? Oh, what's this? Oh, fuck, look at that shit. Oh, baby, I'm doing the real magic tricks. The real magic tricks. Bum, bum, bum. Wa-da-da-da-ow. Ba-da-da-da-ow. Ta-da! Bam. It's safe. It's safe and unwatered. Thanks for sending it out. It says don't be a dink on the side. I just noticed that. That's funny. That's funny. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You drew a dong on the back of it, too. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. That's funny. Chim the Magic Magician, more like it. I got them skills. What can I say? What can I say? I did a good job. Oh. was very pleased with myself. I was pleased with myself for that fucking water gag. Obviously, when you hear the clink, it does kind of give it away. I knew that would happen, but who cares? It's for a fucking laugh, right? I'm not actually in front of a fucking audience I need to fool. Capricorn was pre-release popping off. I wouldn't say it was popping off. I looked at the numbers and not as many people coming out. It's getting more expensive, right? And Wizards is doing a pre-release like every fucking 7 to 8 weeks now. So increased costs, increased frequency. Something's got to give at some level. But people were having a good time. There's no question about that. The people who were there were having a good time, but not as many people were there. Could have put in a sponge. Oh yeah, put a fucking sponge in a glass dish so you can fucking see it, right? Great idea, Jess. Great idea. That would fuck it up. It had to be empty for the thing to visually look right. If you could fucking see it, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Tried actually putting a little bit of like tissue paper down at the bottom to muffle the noise, but everything I tried was visually distinct. So I just accepted the fact that you'd have the moment of, holy shit, he just dropped it. And then, wait a minute, that clink, I don't think it did fall in water. But whatever, who gives a shit? Guess what? There's no fucking admission cost here. I don't charge for tickets. So you can be like fucking Dominic and ask for a refund and trigger my fuck you, you gotta send money to the game store for me to go to the pre-release clause. Right? Capricorn, it is an interesting question. How many people will be coming out for the Universe Beyond ones? Because they will be more expensive, right? The Final Fantasy one will cost like 30% more, bare minimum. Bare minimum. And the question is, have we reached the point where Wizards fucking gimmicks and doing Universe Beyond stuff is starting to eclipse their in-universe stuff? And will there be more people out for the Final Fantasy one even though it costs more? I don't know. I don't know where the breaking point is. So Larry, I have no idea. I have no idea what level they need to get to before it just kind of collapses. Bovagan, you're expecting me to do the finger flick finger flick your cheek to make the water sound? That would have been a good idea. I didn't think about that. Fuck. Why didn't you tell me that? Even though you didn't know I was going to do this. Fuck you, Bull Falcon. You screwed this up, man. You fucked me, dude. You fucked me over. I'm not okay with this. I thought of different ways to try and mitigate the whole water sound thing, but I didn't think of that. And now I'm disappointed. But either way, I fucking figured Jess has been working on this for a while. He put in the effort, so I would put in the effort to make it more fun. So I hope you guys found that fucking enjoyable. Kumar, Bolus is back. Yup. And if you think that any Magic lore matters at all, they don't give a fuck. Bro, when they put somebody away in a side realm, it's specifically to bring them back. So if you thought that him being locked in the meditation realm meant anything, that's on you for not using your brain, right? They're obviously, no, we're banishing him forever instead of killing him. Why not just fucking kill him then? Obviously, when they fucking banish somebody, it's all just putting them away temporarily. Magic has no fucking stakes anymore. There are no stakes whatsoever. Feels good, Jess. Feels good, bro. Austin, you got the $300 Japanese Halo, Elspeth. Oh, you scored hard. You're opening those juice collector packs, though, so that's pretty wild. Blue Cats, how were the Dragons tonight? They were fun. It was definitely fun. JH, you think Final Fantasy is going to bring a bunch of people in to collect the cards and maybe not play them? That's a distinct possibility, right? Wizards might be looking at a situation where, well, people collect Pokemon cards, but not that many people play them. Maybe they're just trying to move more and more in that direction and not care. Jess, nope, I didn't know what it was going to look like. You did not send a pic. Baba, have a good one, buddy. Kumar, I agree. I agree. Stories need stakes, and the fact that Wizards doesn't put them in, it removes all meaning. They literally, in the newest fucking story, the entire time, Narset was freaking out about the Dragonstorms, what a big threat they are to the multiverse. It was a thread that ran through every single installment of the story, and all of the previous sets had Dragonstorm tie-ins. And at the end of the story, they ignore that the Dragonstorms even exist, and just go, Bolas is back! And that's it. That's it. The Dragonstorms literally don't matter. They literally don't matter. They're still raging. Oh well, nothing will be done to resolve them. Nothing will be done to resolve them at all. The next set is going to be out in fucking outer space. Out on the edge of eternities, where just in a different part of Magic's multiverse now, there's a place that just happens to be outer space with space stations and fucking and planets and laser suits and space suits and spaceships. That's it. That's it. Paul Falcon Super Chat says, now give the drive to your neighbor's dog to play with. I think it needs a good chew toy. Imagine I did that, and then the poor dog fucking choked to death. And it's like, you killed my dog! And then I just end up going to jail for dog murdering. Is that what you want, Bo Falcon? Let's go! Hoi! Oh, Bo Falcon, you smelly dog fucker. You ignorant fucking douchebag. Bringing your stupid suggestions into sweet, innocent Zircon's quinceanera. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself, you fucking degenerate. I bet you're at home cheese gratering your balls because you know deep down inside you deserve pain. You fugly dipshit. You fucking sock-chewing Magoo. You crusty ass blaster. You're also just a fucking dum-dum, just so you know. You got fucking weird eyes, and you're a fucking slippery little eel boy twink, and you fucking know it. When you look in the mirror, you say to yourself, God damn it, I'm an eel boy twink. And you're right. You're fucking right. This one's for you, motherfucker. And this one's for your imaginary friend. You both can go fuck yourselves. All right. Yay! Insult complete. Millmaster, yeah. They have a lot. They have a lot of slush art, bro. A lot of slush art from Unfinity that they need to use up, man. Jess, you sent a picture of it? Oh, yeah, you fucking send like a billion messages, though, so I always fucking see them all, man. I don't have that much time in my damn life, bro. Bolas is back, meanwhile, in Bikini Bottom. Correct. That. I mean, that is universes beyond, but what's the difference anymore, right? Bullfucking says, we both deserve it, thanks. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Kumar, I'm with you, man. The Magic lore now is complete dog shit. There's nothing really satisfying. Jordan, you just finished Minecraft. Well, I imagine that movie is terrible. I'm going to have to watch it out of morbid curiosity because I'm actually a big fan of Minecraft the game, 100%. Like, I really like Minecraft, but I imagine the movie is fucking terrible. Terrible. Jack Black as Steve. You know? Not bad, not awesome, but not horrible if you're a kid. Yeah, I mean, it's for the kids. It's for the kids. I definitely will check it out of morbid curiosity. Creepy. Yo, if the cops get called over the dead dog, blame it on Loot. It was fucking Loot, man. Loot did it. Jordan, Jack Black saves it. Oh, that. I mean, I like Jack Black in some of his older stuff, but that just makes it sound like the movie is really terrible, and you get like a bare modicum of entertainment from Jack Black, and that's just enough to like make you not completely regret sitting there and watching it. But It's not something I would go to the theater for, you know? I would go to the theater to see it if I had a gift card to the movies, it was about to expire, and there was literally nothing else worth seeing. That's the set of conditions it would take to get me to go to the theater for the Minecraft movie. No thanks, man. No thanks. But the game, I love. I love Minecraft. Also, a game I've really enjoyed lately is Balatro. That game is a lot of fun. If you like card games, if you like poker or whatever, it's pretty sweet. I haven't played that much of it, but last night I got a crazy Dominator run going, and I managed to crush all the way through for the first time and unlocked a ton of stuff. So it's a fun little one. You can easily get pulled into runs on that one. Austin, you like Balatro? Hell yeah. What up, Billy? How you doing? Jordan, yeah, Tenacious D is fun. Tenacious D is fun, and I like Jack Black. Even like in kid-style movies like The School of Rock, that's fun. But in more recent times, he's been in garbage like Borderlands, you know? Goddard, you got Balatro on your Switch and computer? Good choice, man. Good choice. So yeah, Minecraft movie is on my list of things to check out at some point, but definitely not to go to the theater to. The truth is, there's nothing on my list to go to the theater for at this point. Austin, when am I going to stream Balatro? Probably never. Probably never. You know, there's other things I'm way more likely to stream. Chandelar, for example, is a big one. Invader, I don't remember Jack Black being on Community, but I did watch that a long time ago, so I don't know. Jordan, the Nintendo movie didn't do anything for me. The Mario movie didn't do anything for me, aside from I nostalgically remember some of these sounds. Pretty much. Pretty much. Jack Black is good when he plays an actual character. Agreed. Agreed. Like an actual character. Steve from Minecraft isn't an actual character. He is just a two-dimensional thing for you to project yourself onto as you adventure. He doesn't really have many defining characteristics. So that make it like, I was a miner, and that, like, they just have to make up a backstory for him, and it's dumb. It's dumb. So yeah, I'll check it out at some point. I'll most likely watch it with Carly. And who knows, maybe we'll talk about it on the movie review channel. I don't know how much she's feeling that kind of stuff right now. We've kind of been on a break from it, so I roll with her vibe on that. The next video that I need to be working on, well, I got a video planned for tomorrow for this channel. And then also I've got a vlog to work on as well. So the vlog for the Wonders event that we went to, that is, the visuals have all been put together. So now I got to put together the audio so we can get the finalized version. We got to get the finalized version and drop that over on the Hatcher channel. So hopefully that'll be done by the end of the weekend, because me and Carly are going to the falls next month. So Billy, who pulled fire at my pre-release? Well, I think somebody cracked the crazy Elspeth. I got a regular Elspeth, so I mean, I didn't do too shabbily, but ultimately I didn't see everybody's pulls. So I don't know, man. I don't 100% know. Kung Fu Panda's not a bad movie. It's all right. It's reasonably entertaining. You can get down with it, you know? Doesn't blow you away, but it's also not fucking terrible. I presume that the follow-ups just get worse and worse, because it's just like, at one point he's got like a kid or something. It's like a baby panda or something like that. I don't know. Sequels are hard to do. But yeah, the first one. The first Kung Fu Panda. A reasonably solid film. Absolutely. All right. Intermission time. Time to hold your dicks and ball bags. Get ready. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go hold 'em. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. All right, I'm back. King Kong. I never saw that movie. Larry, after Final Fantasy, you're going to start saving more money, so you're not going to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I like Nintendo. I like the game consoles they make, bro. I'd love to have a Switch 2, but it's not something that I see happening for a while. Shelton, you bought a box of the set and you got the double-sided Ugin and you got the baby Ugin heart card. Well, you're living your best life. I mean, Ugin's a good score, right? That's a good score as a card, but man, does the baby version look so fucking gormpy. He looks so stupid. He looks so dumb. Magic's so all over the place now, man. But hey, gameplay at the pre-release was a good time, so as long as the game's still enjoyable to play, that's going to be the most important thing. But man, oh man, there are some serious quality issues in some different places. There's some stuff we're going to go over in tomorrow's video. And I'm also going to show off some of the new proxies that came out. The newest proxies that I got sent. That's most likely going to be part of tomorrow's video as well. Right? So Ugin's gonna ruin games. Lots of the new cards do. A lot of the stuff they make now is super busted. Just Magic's on a crazy power creep escalation as they just go, why do we need to balance stuff when we can mostly lean on Commander, right? That's kind of the vibe. Mostly leaning on Commander overall. And I mean, Standard hasn't really been doing so hot for a long time now, because Wizards is just making crazy choices and ultimately just trying to get as much money as they can from us for Hasbro. It is what it is. Yeah, this is what we're going to use. This is the art card I'm going to use for today's stream, because it does look pretty sweet, man. I do like all the dragons. Chancellor, 5-color dragons and Commander is the best of every color and it's kind of busted. That's the way things are going, bro. Creepy, wonder if a Magic Baby set is coming. Yeah, I mean, these are basically Muppet Baby Dragons, right? Jess, you're going to watch Minecraft tonight? Enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. Invader, there's double-sided of all these different dragons. The borderless versions are double-sided. And on the back side of the card, they have the gormpy fucking Muppet Babies version, which is just awful. Just awful. So yeah, it's a weird time. It's a weird time in Magic's history. Everything is pretty crazy right now. Dante, you thought I was joking about the Muppet Baby Dragons? Nope. I know. I say absurd things and I crack crazy jokes. So you'll just think, oh, he's just making shit up. And then you go and look and you're like, wait, what? That's actually real? This is so dumb. Invader, you bought the Dragon Secret Lair? Yeah, there's a bunch in packs too. Oh, the Secret Lair is the one that has that Dramoka that looks completely absurd. I mean, it is the gormpiest of all of them Muppet babies. Is it bad or worse than Eldrazi Winter? Well, I mean, Wizards of the Coast not balancing standard at all, but people actually wanting to play it versus now where they're just trying to coerce people into playing standard. They've made it into a 3-year format and you end up with confusing nonsense. Like, they didn't originally expect it to be 3-year standard, which is why you have Adventures and Omens in at the same time, which is confusing as hell to people because Omens look just like Adventures. I'll play this side. Okay, you got to shuffle it back into your deck. What? Yeah, you don't get to exile it over there and play it later. It's shuffled back into your deck. That's not how Adventures work. It's not an Adventure, it's an Omen. Why the fuck are these both in standard at the same time? Complexity has gotten out of hand, man. Reese, you like playing worms, you want to set the focus on worms. You can't even focus on spelling worms the same way twice. So how are they supposed to make you happy? Huh? Hinoko, you went to go get the Deadpool secret lair? It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I would not mind having that secret lair. But apparently it's going to be like 90 bones down at the game store, which is too much money. So, no Deadpool for this guy. Sheba just got back from the pre-release. It's after midnight where you are? Okay, so you're an hour ahead of us. Well, welcome back. Shelton, you misplayed an Omen thinking they worked like Adventures? You're not the only one, bro. You're not the only one. Wizards did nothing to differentiate them from Adventures other than putting the word Omen on there. But your brain doesn't even notice it. Your brain does not even notice it. So you are not the only one doing that, bro. You are not the only one. Jordan, the Deadpools ran out before you could get it? Well, if you got a local game store in your area, they can also bring those in. So you can always talk to your local store and see. Maybe you can get your hands on it. And if not, there's always proxies. There's always proxies. Reese, you mistyped it, and to be honest, I'm the first live streamer to ever respond to a comment. That's what I'm here for. I chill with the fucking people. A lot of live streamers, I know. Well, I mean, if they have 1 billion people in live stream, can't blame them if they don't see the comments. But a lot of live streamers don't really interact with the audience that much, right? But this is me chilling with my friends. So, different vibe. It felt a little bit weird when I did the interview yesterday with Tinsman, not really engaging with the chat in the same way, but I was focused on that interview. So that was a special case scenario. So that interview went very well. I was happy with it. Lasagna, what's up? Do we hate Tarkir? I don't. I think the story they made for it is terrible. But I like the actual cards. I had fun at the pre-release. I like pre-releases. It's a lot of fun. And my buddy liked it. He said he wants to go again tomorrow. So that's a good sign. Joe, yes. If you play the Omen side, shuffle it back into your deck. When you draw it again, you can Omen it again. Omens are a way to make sure that you never die from running out of cards as well. If your library happens to be out of cards, you can Omen the card, right? It goes back into your deck, which is empty. It becomes the one card in your deck and you draw it. So you can keep going over and over and over and over. So Omen is a protection against deck death as well. Raphael, it's true you do interact, and sometimes oh, you're saying it's true I do interact, and sometimes you say nothing of interest, and I still interact. We're here to have a good time, and I mean, obviously, I want to be saying fun things and engaging, but sometimes I'm not on my A game, and people still come and chill with me. I consider this like chill streams are just fun and hanging out, so there's no pressure on either side. We just kind of do whatever, you know. Blue Cats, the pre-release tomorrow is at noon. At noon. Yeah, Monero, exactly. Like I said, you can't blame anybody whose chat's flying by super fast. If it was, I would just pick and choose. Zircon, you liked the interview so much you didn't want it to end? Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Tinsman has an upper limit on how long he can do that kind of stuff, right? Like, it may not be obvious when you're seeing him there, but he is on the spectrum, and these kind of things take more out of him. So I discussed with him ahead of time, like, a number of factors to make sure that he would be comfortable. I told him how things were going to flow. I told him not to worry about a number of different issues, and I talked to him about the time frame that we would be there for. So ultimately, I could have gone much longer, but in an attempt to, first of all, run the stream long enough for the goal of having a good time, making sure people have an opportunity to grab wonders, get a bunch of interesting questions answered. I wanted to do all that, but I also wanted to respect what was comfortable for him and not keep him over long. So ultimately, I feel like we hit that fucking sweet spot and everything went quite well. I don't want anybody to be unhappy after they've come on my streams. And let's be real, I had to sit there being all quiet a lot of the time, which isn't my strong suit. Yelling and running my mouth is my strong suit. So sitting there and letting him answer the questions and say everything he wanted to say was great, but at the same time, I'm just like, I want to talk. Tim, when are we getting a Minecraft secret lair? Oh, I got bad news for you, buddy. Wizards tried to do Minecraft stuff. If you go and look at the most recent Ixalan set, it has diamond pickaxe in it. It has minecarts. It has that one skeleton that's a three-headed. It would have been the Wither. Wizards was working on a Minecraft crossover, couldn't make it happen, and had to quickly find that Jurassic Park stuff as a different crossover and jam that in. And originally the world where they shoved into the middle of Ixalan was supposed to be its own plane connected to Minecraft, but they fucked it up. They won't admit that out loud because they never admit when they fuck up their crossovers. But Strixhaven was supposed to have a Harry Potter crossover. Wizards didn't pull it off, so you're never getting Minecraft stuff. Well, maybe not never, but it's highly unlikely. Lou, yep. If you counter the Omen and they have no cards in their deck, then they're host. 100%. 100%. Zergon, yep, exactly. Tinsman could come back. He's got all kinds of stories. He told me after the stream ended, he's like, did you know that Rosewater originally wanted equipments to activate at instant speed? And I'm like, what the hell? What was he thinking? Cranial plating was a great example of how that's a terrible idea. And so he agreed with me there. He's like, yep, there you go. So, I mean, we're supposed to host our own dinner together before the next Shattering, which should be a lot of fun. That's right, Lasagna. Wait a minute. Not like that. Listen, if you're jerking off to my streams, you gotta fucking pay. That's the deal. That's the deal. Reese, yep, Wizards want to do Minecraft. Of course they want to do Minecraft. They're trying to appeal to fucking kids and shit now, more than ever. Of course they want to do it, but they couldn't make it happen. They couldn't make it happen. Tim, you feel cheated? Well, that's it. Wizards screwed it up. Wizards screwed it up. Hanoko, what's in my cup here? The last bit of the American Barks root beer. This is the final bit. I'm out of it. This is my last bit of the root beer. Jordan could absolutely, me and Tinsman could do more stuff together. There's no reason not. What up, Myers? Just got back from the pre-release. Nice, brother. Lasagna, yeah, what can I say, man? What can I say? B, I don't drink booze, man. It's not for me. It's not for me. Kumar, you're right about them being desperate. That's what all these random flailings are. They don't have trust in their own ability to create anything meaningful or lasting anymore. So they have to take other IPs and desperately attempt to get fans of those IPs to spend their money. So Wizards went from building their own worlds and building up a relationship with their customers to trying to farm tourists for overpriced products. So they're not making, the crazy thing is they don't make more money per pack for the Universe Beyond stuff. It costs 30% more because of the licensing fees. So that's just cutting the owners of Final Fantasy in, the owners of Avatar in. So Wizards makes the same amount of money they were on their in-universe sets, but they're just hoping to sell more of the Universe Beyond stuff in an attempt to get as much money as humanly possible. Hinoko, I got some ginger ale in the fridge. Yep. Reese, anything goes now. When it comes to Universes Beyond, literally anything goes. There is nothing that's off the table. If Wizards thinks it will sell, they will make it. And you see a lot of the weird-ass, misguided secret layers that they've made. Like the one where they expected you to buy fucking 4 food tokens. So, like, just dump it in the Chaos Vault. Anything they offer in the Chaos Vault is an admission that they've made a failure of a secret layer and they're trying to sell it at a discount. And like the crap that they put in the newest drop, the stupid high school pictures, it's just awful. Just awful. Creepy, that won't happen. Raphael, the rules, oh yeah, trying to ship like Bark's Root Beer or something would be horrifically expensive. And there's a lot of restrictions on that kind of stuff. So it's a no-go. It's a no-go. There's certain things that it's difficult to make happen, you know? Thompson, Super Chat says, might as well go for a spin. I agree. Might as well. Let's do it, bro. Let's go round and round and see if we don't end up with a frown. Whoop. Oh, Tarkir. Grab your root beer. It's time for Tarkir. Let's take a look. All right, we got some random commons, which we've all seen a fair bit of now, so we're just going to slide on by these guys. What's Desperate Measures? 1 black, instant, Tarkir is +1/-1 till end of turn. When it dies under your control this turn, draw 2 cards. Oh, it's an instant 1-point Skull Clamp. That's pretty funky. You can use it as removal in a pinch to get rid of one of your opponent's creatures, but using it on your own guy is going to net you the best results, right? Kindry Severance. Exile target permanent with mana value 3 or greater. Yeah, that's alright. Channel Dragonfire. 1 red, sorcery, 2 damage to any target. Harmonize for 7. Cast it from your graveyard. Okay, 2 use. Roar of Endless Song. A red, a blue, a green, and 2. First 2 levels, create a 5/5 elephant creature token. 3rd level, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Okay, just make beef and then double the beef. Where's the beef? Right here, son. Right here. Hollow Merc Siege. A green and a black. You choose Sultai or Abzan. If you choose Sultai, whenever a counter is put on a creature you control, draw a card, but only once a turn. And Abzan, whenever you attack, put a +1 on target attacking creature. It gains medicine until end of turn. Oh, these would work great if you had 2 of them out, right? That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. Double rare pack. Then we got a Jeskai Shrinekeeper. White, red, blue, and 2. 3/3 flying haste. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you gain a life and draw a card. Huh. Man, back in the day, this would have been rare. Now it's just like uncommon level. Okay. Blossoming Sands. An erect tower out in the barren desert. And we got a 1/1 soldier token and a 2/2 soldier token. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Double rare pack is welcome. Thompson, you done good, bro. You done good on that one, son. Reese, you think Wizards would do better if they focused on card quality and lore? Yeah, I agree with you, but they don't agree with us, right? So, at the end of the day, the lore is terrible. I was telling my buddy that I went to the pre-release with about it, and he was just shaking. He was just shaking his head, going, okay, all right. Oh. Yo, there could be fast food cards at some point. Wendy's and stuff like that. There's nothing to stop any of that from happening, just so we're clear. There is nothing. At this point, Wizards has gone all over the place with their insane Universe Beyond stuff. And there's literally nothing that you can rule out anymore. Nothing. It's all a possibility. Like everything. Everything. It's such a bizarre time. It's such a bizarre time to be involved with this game. I'm gonna move this stuff here into this pre-release kit box so that I've got all my Tarkir stuff together. Levi, a Tim Horton set? Yep, totally. I put a coffee counter on Target Creature. Creatures with coffee counters get +1/+1 and have haste. Lasagna, you pay for a secret lair where you can have Ronald McDonald fight the KFC Colonel. Oh yeah, if it's Colonel Sanders and he has the lightsabers from when they did the old fucking Pizza Hut ads and all that stuff where it was like the Star Wars, like the second trilogy that was made, you know? They literally had Colonel Sanders leaping around with a lightsaber in their ads. And they had, what was it? It was Colonel Sanders, the fucking Taco Bell Chihuahua, and then they didn't have anybody for Pizza Hut, so they just had Pizza Hut Girl, who was just a chick from Pizza Hut. Habanero, you want a milk secret lair? Why not, buddy? Why not? Hinoko, they've already had like Magic promotions with IHOP. They had the Hot Pocket thing. So, Zircon, it makes you feel sick to say influencer cards. That could happen too. What's to stop it? They'd be big ones though. They wouldn't make them Magic the Gathering like YouTubers and shit. Influencer tokens would be like fucking like Logan Paul and stuff like that, bro. Oh. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yep, another one like that. So they probably have already talked about doing something like that. A Dua Lipa secret lair. Yep, Taylor Swift, actually. Somebody asked Rosewater about them making a Taylor Swift secret lair, and he was like, is that something you'd guys like to see? So, anything. Magic will fucking whore itself out with any property, anything at all that they think you will buy. It doesn't matter. Will you buy it so we can get money for the shareholders? Yes. They used to have such strict rules that they wouldn't even let D&D and Magic the Gathering intermingle. So particular creature types from D&D couldn't be in Magic the Gathering so that the brands could maintain their own identity. And now it's all piss water, you know? It's insane. Reese, you enjoy my videos? Well, thanks for letting me know. You'd enjoy playing me a game of Commander and talking favorite sets? Well, guess what? Sometimes I go to events now. Like, for example, I'm going to be at the face-to-face event in Niagara Falls, at the end of the month, and I'll have my cube with me. So the last time I was in an event like that, I sat down and played some cube with people. They have other events going on there, like drafts and stuff too. And I think by being an official part of the event, that they'll just toss me into some drafts and stuff if I want to be in them. I'm not 100% how it works, because every time before I've just gone as Guy Incognito, not officially a part of the event, you know? My buddy Double Strike has been an official part of the event a number of times. And the guy in charge of Kelly, the guy who runs the face-to-face events, I came with Double Strike to these events, and I had actually come before on my own, just randomly showing up on them. And so Kelly came up to me like at one point, because he had said to my buddy Double Strike, he's like, "Who's that guy with you? Why do I recognize him?" And he's like, "Oh, he's the Magic Historian." So Kelly came up to me and he's like, "I thought I recognized you." And then he's basically like, "If you want to be a part of these events, you can totally be a part of these events. Do it. Come to whichever ones you want." And I'm like, "Cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate it." So last time in October when I went to one, even though I wasn't officially on the bill or whatever, they were like, "Oh, you can go have the VIP food. You can come to the VIP party tonight," all of it. So they already treated me special anyways, which was really nice. And I emailed them and said, "Y'all want to be a part of the event? I think it'd be fun. And I think it'd be cool if you guys could grab like a sign, have a sign made so that people know that I'm there officially." Because I've had people go, "I wanted to come up and say hi to you, but I didn't want to say anything because you don't have like a sign. You're not really an official part of the event. And I didn't want to bother you, you know?" People are surprisingly chill about just, "Hey, I just want to like leave you alone if you're just here as a private individual." So people would come up to me and they'd be like, "Aren't you?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm just a dude here. Like, I'm here with my boy Double Strike. I'm just chilling. I don't even know what you're talking about." Like, "I'm pretty sure you're the luxury rectangle guy." I'm like, "Never heard that phrase. That's pretty good. Did you make that up?" Just shit like that. Or people be like, "Are you that guy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I run a fucking cooking channel. So I know it's kind of weird that I'm here, but if you want to talk about pizza pies, I'll get a twinkle in my eyes." Kumar, I'm a bastion of truth in our hobby, and we respect that. Well, thanks, man. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Larry, what kind of cube do I have again? An awesome cube. If you watch my cube video, you can see how to make one of your own. Blue Cats, you'd like to go to your first face-to-face thing next week. What do you mean? The face-to-face event's at the end of the month in Niagara Falls. So, unless you're talking about something else. Kumar, thanks, man. Thanks for saying I have integrity. It's a terrible lie. I'm a horrible sellout, but... Oh, Jess, nice. American Werewolf in Paris. Sweet, man. I haven't seen that since it was in the theater, and I wanted to show it to Carly, and it's probably not going to live up, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. What up, Huckleberry, Bacon Master, Cooking God? That's it. That's what I do. That's what I do. Blue Cats later this month. There you go. 26th, 27th, 25th, 26th. Whichever ones of those it is. It's the Saturday and Sunday at the end of the month. So I don't know if they're going to be able to get a sign made for this time because it is kind of last minute notice. I did just email them out of the blue when I could have done it before. But if not this time, then the next time. And either way, I will officially be a part of the event, which means when people are going around, there's like people at the events get cards saying, "Go get a content creator to sign this card" as one of the tasks. Once you've completed all the tasks, you can trade it in for some tickets. So people would come up to me and be like, "Can you sign this?" And I'm like, "I'm not actually officially part of the event. So I know that I make content and I know that you know that, but ultimately you got to find somebody who's part of the event." And then I would just direct them to somebody, or I'd just be like, "Yo, literally right here. Here's Mr. Bevers. Fucking check him out. He can do that for you." Whatever, right? Invader, I liked... Oh, what was the name of it? What was the horror movie that changed my opinion on horror movies? Damn it. What was it called? I really liked it. The name is not coming to me, though. It had some really interesting cinematography. and a crazy like fucking golem in it. Damn it, what the hell was it called? I don't know. You'd have to go and check out my movie review channel. You'd have to go and check out my movie review channel because we talked about that in there. And some other really interesting horror movies. Some bad ones too. But some interesting ones like A Dark Song. That's right. That's right, Huckleberry. Me just rambling on about bacon. 100%. Macias just sang frogs. You alright, buddy? Do you need help? Kumar, genuine folks who respect their hobby get shoved off to the side. Yeah, people who are hardcore enthusiasts for Magic have been considered not nearly as important, and we've been thrown aside in favor of chasing just anybody they can sell stuff to, right? That's the sad truth. Hey, Habanero, there's the link. There's the link for the cube video if you want to know about how to build your own cube, boys. Frogs is a horror movie? Ah, okay, Macias. Fair enough. That's definitely not it. Never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. BK, how's it going, man? Potts, It Follows is fun for the first half, and then it significantly falls off. There's a number of frustrating points in that movie, and they really blow their premise, ultimately. But for the first, like, half hour, 45 minutes of It Follows, I was like, wow, I'm really enjoying this. What the hell was the name of that? I mean, I literally can just look at my own movie channel now that I think about it. Let's see here. Was it this one? There's a list. Caveat. That's it. Caveat was great. Or was it? Wait, is that the one or is it Oddity? Oddity. Never mind. It was Oddity. Caveat was good too, but it's Oddity. That's it. That's it. Oddity. I really liked that movie. I was like, actually, this is surprisingly solid. Thompson, they do have the same directors. Carly didn't care about Caveat as much. I did. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. Oh yeah, we watched some really good ones and then some really terrible ones. Like fucking Oculus and Synchronic. Those were terrible. Just terrible. Ugh. Ugh. So yeah, I guess since we're on the subject, if you guys haven't checked out my movie review channel, it's much smaller and it only has a handful of videos right now because we only work on it when we feel like working on it. And there was a while we were watching a ton of movies, but lately we've been watching more animes and stuff like that. So if you want to check out some movie reviews that roam all over the different years and different times and stuff, me and Carly talked about a bunch of different things. We started out with a bunch of horror movies because we started back in October. We've got a Christmas movie one. We've just got the best movies we watched in 2024. And then we also talk about RoboCop movies. So yeah. In terms of the other horror movies that I liked, that I thought were good, we had, what was it? A Dark Song was great. Late Night with the Devil was great. The Witch was fucking awesome. Yeah, those ones. Carly said, I made a joke saying we'll be back next October. We'll be back when we're back, right? Larry, new spin-off channel, Hatcher Anime Talks. I feel like anything else that I'm going to talk about, I can just do on Hatcher. Because Hatcher hasn't had that much going on. And Hatcher Movie Talks is just about movies. So, it's just about movies. And Hatcher doesn't have, like, a ton of stuff going on it right now. So, that'd be a good place for talking about animes if I wanted to. Hanoko, yeah, Late Night with the Devil was great. It was great. Jordan, I loved The Witch as well. It was fantastic. It had such awesome atmosphere. So, yeah, that batch of horror movies that we ended up watching last year ended up making me change my mind about horror movies because I thought they were all garbage. But the reality is, there's a handful of gems out there. Most of them are lazy, sloppily, quickly put together garbage, you know? Invader, the Menu was okay. It was okay. If you like The Menu, there's another food related ish kind of horror movie, What You Wish For, as in Careful What You Wish For. That one was alright too. Gotta find the gems in the dirt. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, my opinion changed about horror movies. You can find solid ones. I always wave them away as a waste of time. I don't scare, really. Like a fucking boogeyman isn't scary to me because there's no such thing. And it's just, ooga booga, he's gonna jump out and jump scare you. Okay. Loud noise. Okay. You know, suspenseful, slow build up where you feel fear for the characters and stuff. That's a different story. That's a different story. Kumar, yeah, I don't care about gore. Like seeing people getting hacked up and stuff like that. Like brief moments of extremity can be crazy. And it's like, okay, there's something there. But ultimately, movies like Saw and stuff like that, they miss the mark for me. It's not something for me. Peace out, Chancellor. Macias, you got a bunch of SpongeBob lands. Now you're set for tomorrow. Enjoy. Joe, I've never heard of Doctor Sleep. Invader, Strangeland doesn't ring a bell. I mean, I'll be real as well. I'm not going to watch horror movies again until like next fucking October. So, you know, tell me this shit like fucking 6 months from now. Because I ain't going to remember it. There's no chance. There's no chance. Angle, Bird Box is okay. It's alright. I talked about it in one of the movie review videos. It has some interesting concepts to it, but it's frustratingly inconsistent. So, Yeah, Kumar, I've seen Silence of the Lambs. The stuff that requires a brain to enjoy tends to go over well. I really liked A Dark Song. The amount of time they spent on the rituals and the concepts behind it, a lot of that movie can feel like nothing's really happening when it is. And it's just a lot of the choices they made with that movie turned out to be great. And I enjoyed pretty much the whole thing. I thought the one being in the movie looked pretty ridiculous and it felt a little goofy, but that didn't really detract from the overall movie. Just The Exorcist, meh. Angle of Bird Box was a book. I mean, books have way more time to explore things and they can build things differently. So ultimately, you'd expect a book to be better. Macias, never heard of Demonic Toys. Never heard of that one. Oh. Man. Carly, you want to see The Blob? It looks like jam. Jordan, the Blair Witch Project fucking sucked. The Blair Witch Project fucking sucked. That movie succeeded because of marketing, not because of fucking quality. My favorite thing about the Blair Witch Project is actually the skit in Family Guy where it goes, Brian was like, I was a seeing eye dog. And it's him with a blind person at the movies because he can talk, right? So they're watching the Blair Witch Project and he goes, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Something about a map. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. The movie's over. The audience looks pissed. It's just like, that's it. The Blair Witch Project is fucking garbage. Fucking garbage. Reese, Annabelle for demonic toys and her movies are based on true stories. No horror movies really can be based on true stories if they have any element of the supernatural, because there's nothing fucking supernatural. So, trying to go any kind of demon movie or anything like that was based on real events. Yeah, sure. Sure it is. Sure it is. Based on my fucking bag of farts. There's no such thing as demons. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as spirits. So, based on reality. What in that? Well, there's people in it and they eat food. Well, yeah, that's real. But none of that shit exists. It's ridiculous to believe that fucking ghosts and demons and shit exist. That's for fucking 4-year-olds in make-believe land. You know what I mean? So, based on a true story. Really? What's the true story? Well, like, somebody told me this happened. Like, 400 years ago this happened. Oh, okay. You mean before fucking actual, you could really document anything and somebody made some shit up and idiots believe it. Okay, great. No, but like, there was a possessed doll. No, there wasn't. There's no such thing. There's just no such thing. Ghosts don't fucking exist. Demons don't fucking exist. It's not real. It's not real. So, anytime you see based on a true story, oh yeah, people had feet, and there's people with feet in this movie, based on reality. You did it. You did it. Like, only people who aren't using any critical thinking see based on a true story and go, wow, that means it happened for real. No, it fucking didn't. Ghosts and demons aren't real. Do you know how different the fucking world would be if ghosts and demons were fucking real? Do you not understand how fundamentally fucking different existence would be? Like, there's that show Schmigadoon, where out of nowhere, a fucking leprechaun pops into existence. And the one guy just goes, basically, my entire framework of reality has been shattered. That's what would happen. The world would be completely different if ghosts and demons were real. It wouldn't be this way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Larry, you read that when the filming of the Blair Witch Project, some of the team sent sympathy cards to the families of the actors? Why would anybody believe any of that crap? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Jess, what if reality is a simulation, then anything could be real? If it's a simulation, you fucking clown, nothing's real. That's what a fucking simulation is. And the whole are we in a simulation conversation is pointless anyways. What if this is a simulation? Oh, then you shouldn't value your life. Don't bother doing anything. Just go, I accept that as my reality. And thus, even though this is the only existence that I have, I will fucking value it as nothing. Well, piss your life away then. Have fun. Have fun wasting it. Who gives a fuck? What if you're a fucking microbe in a fucking fart of a giant celestial being? Still the only life you have. So who fucking cares? Who cares? It's fucking sophistry of the most pointless variety. That has the same energy of The Highlander as a documentary filmed in real time. That's the line that got me into Aqua Teen fucking Hunger Force. My one friend said, Highlander was a documentary filmed in real time. And I almost started foaming at the mouth. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say, you fucking idiot? What are you talking about, you moron? Because I didn't know he was quoting that show. And then he's just like, it's from this show. And I was like, what? And he told me, I'm like, okay, I guess I have to check this out. And I did, and I'm like, this is hilarious. This is so dumb and very funny. Huckleberry Strangeland is decent because it could really happen. Humans are sick in the skull. Fair enough. Okay, so if there were ghosts in real life, we'd be in Duskmorn. Some variation of it. Lasagna, you're more afraid of nothing in the corner of your eye than ghosts. I'm more afraid of fucking bursting an embolism in my fucking brain by trying to push a fart out too hard than I am afraid of ghosts. I'm more afraid of my own fucking farts than imaginary fucking spirits. There must be a demon in the wall. Oh my God, my fucking book moved like 3 feet over this way. Yeah, you just don't remember where you put it. Nope, I have an unfailing memory and it's definitely a ghost. Yep, ghosts are just shifting your book 3 feet. They're trying to communicate with me. Then why don't they shift a fucking pen over a piece of paper, idiot? Well, it doesn't work that way. Wow, okay. Well, ghosts can't do anything to prove ghosts are real. Wow, isn't that convenient? We'll have fun believing that dumb shit, moron. You know? Angle, remember to live. Exactly. You got one existence. Enjoy it. Fucking live it. Live it. Yeah, I don't believe in anything supernatural because there's no fucking reason to. Green Man, random people's experiences and anecdotal evidence are not enough to convince me. You need genuine, tangible shit. So, lots of people have said to me things along those lines. Doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not trying to fucking change your belief. You can believe whatever the fuck you want. When I was 18 years old, yeah, maybe I'd try and fucking convince people others. But now, I don't give a shit, man. Believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. You want to believe your experiences? That's fine. But reality would be fundamentally different if that shit actually existed. And it doesn't. But you believe whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I don't get a prize for convincing people of other stuff. So whatever. It ain't worth my time. Jess, it's the second and the third. It is the second and the third. Huckleberry Jiggle Billy with night vision goggles and speak roar. Come on, y'all. Commence the jiggling. What up, Crawfish? How's it going? Sheba, if we got prizes for changing people's mind, it might make debating worth it. There you go. You don't fucking gain anything. So at the end of the day, I don't fucking care. If people want to continue to believe shit like that, cool. Live your life. I'm sure it makes it more exciting for you believing this stuff is real. So enjoy. Enjoy. I don't believe in the supernatural in any capacity. And if something was ever proven like that, it would completely alter my understanding of reality. Like that guy in Schmigadoon who sees a leprechaun and he's like, my entire concept of reality has been shattered. We just saw a fucking leprechaun with magic. It's actually real, you know? It's going to change everything. Everything, right? So that certainly would be a wondrous thing, but I live rooted in reality. That's it. So if something else becomes a proven part of reality, well, I will happily discuss that then. Otherwise, it's just fucking made up fantasy. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. So yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. It's time for me to get going. I will catch back up with you guys again tomorrow. I'll have a historian video coming out and we'll do a live stream over on the live stream channel. That's probably how it's going to go, unless something happens to change those plans. So, enjoy yourself. Watch out for the fucking chainsaw man, because he's coming to rev your butthole.